Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of Lincoln Memorial cents, the 1-cent coins that have captured the hearts of collectors across the United States. While most pennies are ordinary, some rare Lincoln Memorial cents are worth a small fortune due to their unique minting errors, limited production, or historical significance. In this video we'll show you the rarest coins, their stories, and their astonishing values in today's market. So, whether you're a coin collector or just love learning about American history, stick around because these tiny coins have big secrets. Let's get started. First up, the Lincoln Memorial Cents series itself has a rich history. First introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it replaced the Lincoln Wheat Cent, which had been in circulation since 1909. The reverse of the 1969 cent features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, capturing the grandeur of the nation's tribute to its 16th president. This design was a staple of U.S. cents for over 4 decades, from 1959 to 2008, and remains a beloved image for collectors. The 1969 cent is particularly intriguing because it was produced during a period of transition for coin production in the U.S. Mint. During the late 1960s, the Mint was navigating increased demand for coins due to a growing economy, along with rising metal costs. These factors sometimes led to minor production errors or variations, which, decades later, can make certain coins more valuable. For collectors today, spotting these subtle differences can significantly affect a coin's market value. When it comes to grading, an uncirculated 1969D Lincoln cent is highly sought after. Uncirculated means the coin has never been used in daily transactions and retains its original mint luster. Such coins often exhibit sharp details, from Lincoln's facial features on the obverse to the precise columns of the memorial on the reverse. The pristine condition and lack of wear make these coins not just collectibles but miniature pieces of history, preserved exactly as they left the mint over 50 years ago. Collectors often ask, why is the 1969D cent particularly rare or valuable? One reason is the limited number of coins that have survived in perfect uncirculated condition. Millions were minted in Denver in 1969, but circulation and handling over the decades mean only a fraction have remained flawless. Coins showing strong luster, no scratches, and perfect strike are highly desirable for numismatists and can fetch a premium price in today's market. Speaking of market value, the 1969D uncirculated Lincoln cent can range widely depending on its grade. Lower uncirculated grades such as MS-60 or MS-63 can still fetch respectable prices, often around $1 to $5. However, coins graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services can command significantly higher values, sometimes reaching $50 or more, especially if the coin exhibits exceptional eye appeal or has no contact marks. Rare die variations from this year can push the price even higher. One interesting aspect of the 1969D cent is the potential for double die varieties. Some coins from this year were struck with a noticeable doubling on the obverse lettering or Lincoln's features. These double die coins are extremely rare and highly coveted among collectors, often trading for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Even subtle variations can make a coin historically and financially significant, demonstrating how small minting quirks create collector excitement. The historical context of 1969 also adds to the allure of this coin. America was navigating the final years of the Vietnam War, the Apollo 11 moon landing had just taken place, and cultural shifts were reshaping the nation. Holding a coin from this period is like holding a small piece of that transformative era. For many collectors, the coin represents more than currency, it's a tangible connection to a significant moment in U.S. history. Caring for a 1969D uncirculated cent is crucial to preserving its value. Experts recommend storing it in acid-free holders, coin flips, or capsules to avoid exposure to moisture, oils, and air, which can dull the original luster. Handling should be minimal and, when necessary, done with gloves or by the edges to prevent fingerprints. Preservation is key. Even minor scratches or oxidation can dramatically reduce a coin's market value over time. For collectors looking to acquire this coin, professional grading is often recommended. Organizations like PCGS or NGC provide certification that guarantees authenticity and grade. A certified coin not only assures buyers of its quality but often sells for higher prices than ungraded coins. Additionally, Collectors often seek coins with the highest possible eye appeal, as visual perfection is a major factor in the numismatic market. The 1969 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent is also a great entry point for beginners in coin collecting. Unlike ultra-rare coins that can cost thousands, a 1969 D in uncirculated condition is affordable yet historically significant. It allows new collectors to understand grading, mint marks, and coin preservation techniques while building a tangible connection to American history. Plus, hunting for variations or errors adds an exciting treasure hunting element to collecting. In conclusion, the 1969 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent is more than just a 1-cent coin. It's a historical artifact, a collectible treasure, and a representation of both American heritage and meticulous craftsmanship. Its value is shaped by its condition, rarity, and potential variations, making it a must-have for serious collectors. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned numismatist, adding this coin to your collection is like holding a small piece of history in the palm of your hand. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1969 D. Lincoln Cent, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more detailed explorations of rare coins from around the world. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial Cent series was first introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Replacing the long-running wheat cent, this design features the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, created by designer Frank Gasparo, while Lincoln's portrait continues to grace the obverse. The 1964 issue is one of the last to contain 90% copper before the Coinage Act changes in the mid-1960s began altering metal content due to rising copper prices. 1964 was a pivotal year in American history, and the coin serves as a tangible connection to that era. The country was navigating the early years of the civil rights movement, the space race was accelerating toward the moon, and cultural transformations were underway. Holding a coin minted during this period is like holding a small fragment of history, connecting collectors to a bygone era that shaped modern America. The D Mint mark on this coin indicates that it was produced at the Denver Mint, which was known for producing coins with remarkable consistency in strike and detail. While millions of 1964 D cents were minted, finding one in any collectible condition today, especially with noticeable details intact, makes it a desirable addition for both beginner and seasoned collectors. Even circulated coins tell a story through their wear patterns, reflecting decades of use in everyday commerce. When evaluating an older circulated coin, collectors focus on key details like the clarity of Lincoln's facial features, the visibility of the lettering, and the distinct columns of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. While the luster may have dulled over time, these coins retain a charm that uncirculated specimens cannot replicate. They show a lived history. Every scratch, nick, or faded spot adds character, and for many collectors that history enhances their appeal. In terms of market value, a 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent in old condition is relatively affordable but still holds collectible significance. Coins in heavily circulated grades might fetch 25 cents to $1, depending on the visibility of details and overall eye appeal. Coins in better circulated grades, with more detail visible and minimal corrosion or damage, can range $1 to $5, making them a practical yet rewarding coin to acquire for historical and numismatic value. Interestingly, some 1964 cents are noted for die variations, though rarer than other years. While the circulated examples usually don't command the same premiums as uncirculated or error coins, spotting subtle differences in lettering or striking can increase collector interest. For instance, minor doubling on the obverse or slightly off-center strikes can make a circulated coin more intriguing and, in some cases, surprisingly valuable. The historical backdrop of 1964 adds another layer of fascination. America was witnessing significant social and political changes, from the passage of the Civil Rights Act to the excitement surrounding early space missions. Coins like the 1964 D cent were circulating in pockets and cash registers, participating quietly in the everyday lives of Americans amid these monumental events. Collectors today often imagine the journey these coins have traveled, making them miniature storytellers of history. Caring for older coins in circulated condition requires careful handling. Even though they are not uncirculated, keeping them in protective holders or coin flips helps prevent further wear or accidental damage. Avoiding excessive cleaning is key. Harsh cleaning can strip the coin of its natural patina and reduce its value. Collectors often prefer the authentic, naturally aged appearance over artificially polished coins, as it preserves the coin's historical integrity. For collectors aiming to understand grading and value, the 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent provides an excellent example. By comparing circulated coins of different conditions, from heavily worn to lightly circulated, collectors learn to recognize subtle differences in wear, strike, and overall preservation. These observations are fundamental skills for anyone looking to build a thoughtful and historically significant coin collection. While the 1964 D. Lincoln Cent might not reach the high auction prices of rarer errors or uncirculated specimens, its significance lies in its historical context, durability, and collectability. For beginners, it's an accessible and meaningful coin to start a collection, while for advanced collectors, it serves as a reminder of the coinage of the early 1960s and the transition period in U.S. minting practices. In conclusion, the 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent in old condition is more than a small piece of copper. It's a time capsule of American history, carrying stories from the streets, shops, and homes of 1960s America. Whether for personal collection, historical interest, or numismatic study, this coin remains a compelling choice for collectors of all levels. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1964 D. Lincoln Cent, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more detailed explorations of rare and historically significant coins from the United States. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial Cent series was first introduced in 1959, replacing the wheat cent to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The reverse of the coin features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, while the obverse continues to showcase Abraham Lincoln's iconic portrait. This design became a staple of U.S. coinage for decades, lasting until 2008, and represents an enduring tribute to the 16th president. The year 1968 was particularly interesting for U.S. coinage. This was a period of social and political upheaval in America, marked by events such as the Vietnam War, the Civil Rights Movement, and historic moments in politics and culture. Coins minted during this time carry a sense of history, as they quietly circulated during one of the most transformative periods in American society. A 1968 cent without a mint mark signifies it came from the Philadelphia Mint, the original U.S. mint, which is known for producing high-quality strikes. Coins from Philadelphia often have sharp details, even after years of circulation. This particular coin, being in fine condition, retains many of its original features, allowing collectors to appreciate Lincoln's portrait and the architectural details of the memorial, even if the coin shows moderate wear. Fine condition coins are particularly interesting because they bridge the gap between heavily circulated pennies and uncirculated specimens. A coin in fine condition shows wear primarily on the high points of the design, like Lincoln's cheekbones or the columns of the memorial, but the major details remain visible. This level of preservation provides collectors with a tangible connection to history, illustrating how coins traveled through pockets, cash registers, and everyday transactions. When it comes to market value, a 1968 Philadelphia cent in fine condition is not extremely rare, but it still holds collectible value. Typical prices range from 50 cents to $2, depending on the coin's overall appearance and how well the key details are preserved. While this might seem modest, its value can increase if it is part of a larger collection, or if it shows unique characteristics such as striking variations or exceptional eye appeal. 1968 coins are notable because the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different production techniques and dealing with rising copper costs, though these changes didn't affect the Lincoln cent's composition until the following year. Collectors sometimes look for subtle variations, like slight doubling on the lettering or off-center strikes, which can elevate a coin's value significantly. Even ordinary coins can carry a sense of uniqueness when examined closely. The historical context of the 1968 Lincoln cent adds depth to its collectible appeal. That year, America experienced landmark events, including the assassinations of Martin Luther King Jr. and Robert F. Kennedy, and continued the journey toward civil rights and equality. This penny, quietly circulating in wallets and cash registers, was part of everyday life during these monumental events. Holding one today is like holding a small piece of history in your hand. Preserving a fine condition 1968 cent requires careful handling. Even though it has already circulated, storing it in coin flips, protective sleeves, or acid-free holders can prevent further deterioration. Avoid cleaning it with abrasive materials, as this can damage the patina and reduce its historical and numismatic value. Many collectors prefer the natural aging of the coin, which tells a story through its wear and color. For collectors looking to expand their Lincoln cent collection, the 1968 Philadelphia cent offers an excellent balance of affordability and historical interest. It demonstrates the transition from mid-20th century coinage to modern practices, and allows collectors to study wear patterns, design details, and mint characteristics. Understanding coins in fine condition also helps collectors develop skills to identify higher-grade specimens and rare variations in other years. While a 1968 cent in fine condition may not command the high prices of uncirculated or rare error coins, it remains a meaningful collectible. Its value lies not just in dollars, but in its connection to a historical period and its place in the Lincoln Memorial Series. For beginners, it is accessible and educational. For advanced collectors, it is a tangible example of mid-century American coinage with historical resonance. In conclusion, the 1968 Lincoln Memorial cent without a mint mark in fine condition is more than just a penny. It is a small yet powerful artifact of American history. It carries stories from the streets and shops of 1968, allowing collectors to hold a piece of the past. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collection, this penny represents the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the history of the United States Mint. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more in-depth explorations of rare and historically significant coins next up. The Lincoln Memorial Cent Series, introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, replaced the original wheat cent design. The reverse of this coin features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, while Lincoln's portrait continues to grace the obverse. This design remained a staple of U.S. coinage for nearly 5 decades, becoming an enduring symbol of the nation's respect for its 16th president. The year 1970 was a remarkable period in American history. The country was navigating social and political changes, from the ongoing Vietnam War to shifts in culture and technology. Coins like the 1970 Lincoln cent were quietly circulating in pockets, cash registers, and banks, witnessing a transformative era. Collecting a coin from this year allows you to connect with a tangible piece of that history. The D Mint mark indicates this coin was struck in Denver, which historically produced high-quality coins with consistent strikes. While millions of 1970 cents were minted, finding one in good condition today is noteworthy. Coins in this condition show moderate wear, particularly on the high points such as Lincoln's cheek, jawline, and the columns of the memorial, yet the details are still recognizable, making it appealing to collectors. Coins in good condition are particularly interesting because they strike a balance between circulated and well-preserved specimens. They show signs of usage, but their design elements remain intact. For collectors, a coin like this tells a story of decades of everyday life, offering a glimpse into its journey from the mint to the hands of countless Americans over 50 years ago. When it comes to market value, a 1970 Lincoln cent in good condition is relatively modest but still collectible. Typically, these coins range from 25 cents to $1.50, depending on factors like eye appeal, wear patterns, and any minor imperfections. While this price may seem small, it offers an accessible entry point for collectors who want to explore the Lincoln cent series without a significant investment. Despite being a relatively common coin, some 1970 cents are particularly interesting to collectors due to minor variations or striking anomalies. Variations such as doubled dies or slight off-center strikes, while rare, can greatly increase a coin's value. Even in good condition, collectors often examine coins for subtle details that could make them unique or historically significant. The historical context of the 1970 Lincoln cent adds depth to its appeal. This coin circulated during an era of significant social change, technological advancements, and cultural evolution in America. While it may have exchanged hands countless times in commerce, it silently witnessed the transformation of a nation, making it not just a collectible item but also a miniature historical artifact. Proper care of a coin in good condition is essential to preserve its value. Even though it has already circulated, storing it in protective holders, coin flips, or capsules helps prevent further wear and environmental damage. Avoid cleaning or polishing the coin, as this can diminish its natural patina and historical authenticity, which are key factors for collectors. For collectors, the 1970D Lincoln cent in good condition is a practical and educational addition. It allows one to study the details of Lincoln's portrait, the memorial, and the minting practices of the Denver Mint during the late 1960s and early 1970s. Understanding coins in good condition also provides valuable experience for evaluating higher-grade coins and spotting rare varieties in other years. While this coin may not reach the high auction prices of rare errors or uncirculated specimens, its significance lies in its historical context and collectability. For beginners, it is an affordable way to start exploring the Lincoln Memorial series. For advanced collectors, it serves as a tangible connection to the everyday coins that circulated during a pivotal era in American history. In conclusion, the 1970D Lincoln Memorial cent in good condition is much more than a simple penny. It is a small but powerful piece of American history. Its wear tells a story of decades of circulation, while its design continues to honor Abraham Lincoln. For anyone passionate about coin collecting, this coin offers a perfect blend of accessibility, history, and numismatic value. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more in-depth explorations of rare and historically significant coins from the United States. Thanks for watching.